dive into the coastal impacts and look at the real-time data, what we've been dealing with over the course of today. We know that we have continued to watch, new updates come in. Eventually, we are going to see this continue to move well off towards the west of Louisiana. But as of right now, we are looking at the storm that's still working its way through. It made that landfall earlier today at around the 2 p.m. hour just into southeastern Louisiana. And we saw all those impacts kind of play out through the course of this afternoon. Not a big storm in itself, as we mentioned with Brandy, most of the convection staying well offshore here. And you'll see the cloud coverage kind of swinging around in this general direction. That cloud coverage was helpful in terms of the daily conditions across the region. We had some really hot temperatures. We were in heat alerts through the course of the Gulf Coast, and some of that cloud coverage kind of kept those hot temperatures at bay. But when we look at some of the showers, you'll notice that most of these showers are just that, right? There are a couple of scattered showers kind of working their way through. You'll notice the thunderstorms staying well offshore and off screen here. But here's a look at the landfall. So we had that landfall 2 p.m. Central Time, St. Bernard Parish. This is a very marsh land. It did exactly what it was created to do, right? Kind of take on these stronger storms that move in offshore. It made landfall as a tropical storm, max winds 45 miles per hour. And now as we look at how gusts have been kind of peaking, you have cities like New Orleans that have gusts around 28 miles per hour. Most of the stronger winds are still back into here. You look at an area like a Bowie or a Pensacola where we have winds up to nearly 30 miles per hour. So the progression of this storm moving forward, there's still some uncertainty. Some of the models kind of hint at this pushing into as far off towards the west as Texas and then eventually fizzling out, maybe even adopting a new center of circulation during that time frame too. So we could see, this continue to impact the immediate coast before making some type of landfall once again across parts of Texas. And to be frank with you, even in this cone here, this is a big wind threat. Most of the rain wants to take a dive like this and head into south parts of Texas. So that's where that uncertainty kind of lies. Overall, we still have this tropical threat that's looming through the next, say, 2 to 3 days, and we'll continue to watch how things kind of progress moving forward from there.